Hello, and welcome to my channel. I've seen a lot of videos based around custom settlements, so I thought it'd be fun to make one about one of my good settlements that I've built. This one's based out of Spectacle Island, and I call it Mao City. And it's not lore friendly, of course, but I had a lot of fun building it, and I think I'll have fun showing it off. So we'll get right into it. We're going to start by heading right into the southern part of the island, where it's been customized, and this here is the museum. I've decided to add a lot of custom cars down here, brand new of course. So if we head up to the second floor, we'll see a lot more of this museum in the city. It took me of course a long time to build everything and put it in its particular spot. So right here we have the silver shroud stuff, the gilded grasshopper, some assorted junk, various weaponry that are pretty rare, and what else? Oh, a custom power armor, a toy, an ancient movie camera, some old statue, oh, baseball stuff, oh, and a Gen 1 synth that was graciously donated to us by the Institute. There's a nice skylight up above. And what else? So yeah, this place is mostly inspired by Greco-Roman style, so you have a lot of stone and columns around, and with some statues as well. This red area is like a barrier for the southern part of the city. So anyway, let's continue. The first stop you'll see is the bank, and pretty much every area has a mailbox like you just saw. Here's the waiting room, and you can go in and sit down and have a cup of coffee while the teller in there waits for you. Up here is a restricted area, and here's where we keep all the gold and all the silver. There's a guard, sitting there. Yeah, every building you see is custom built. Took a while to build, of course. The streets are all very nice, and the lawns are perfect. Yep, everything's pretty good. Over here is a sort of like a monument of sorts to the island and what it's accomplished. It's surrounded by all these nice plants. Over here is the reflecting pool. I can stand up here. That's a lot of bottle caps people just threw in there for good luck. And over here is a playground, so children can play. Yeah, it's a very calm and peaceful part of the town. Say if you're a visitor and you wanted to come and visit, well, over here is the general store at 103. You just open up the nice door here, and here's the general store. The person, of course, wiping down the counter. It's built like a house. Oh, in there is all the very nice stuff we got. And there's paintings and a game table, a flag there, various junk, and everything is, of course, labeled and put in their correct spots. It's all very nice, I think. You'll be able to find pretty much anything in the general store. Alright, continuing on, this part is Main Street. Goes all the way down to that tower over there. Oh, this part is the Courthouse, and is flanked by these nice statues. Just go up the stairs and open it up and go in. It's very wide open space. It also doubles as a library when there's no court in session. So we'll just walk around for a second. This is where I, the judge, would be sitting if there's something to be presiding over. Of course, not very many people know that this bookcase is actually fake, and the door over here is a secret hatch that goes into a compound underneath the courthouse. This is a personal terminal used for security. Here's a census 13 people. And here's the records kept. Things like birth certificates and such things are kept there. Here's another personal terminal linked with other parts of the infrastructure. And of course lots of ammunition and weapons for use for civil defense. Of course, I have all the list of mods linked in the description if you're interested, because I use quite a bit. Alright, continuing on down Main Street here. Where should we go? There's a lot of places left to see. I think we'll check out the pool area right now. Yes, that would be this. I put a lot of effort into building this pool. There's a lot of chairs surrounding this perfectly clean water source. You can go up to the second floor and just jump right in, or you can just enjoy the warmth coming through the nice skylight. Yep, it's very nice looking. And of course the columns make it look very pretty, as well as the statues. Everything's nice and trimmed and green. Anyway, this is the boutique. You can come here for clothing. That woman Anne lives here. Here's the entrance, and you can sit here in kind of like a waiting area for your clothing and read one of the many books that's just sitting around, or talk with Anne if you wanted.
Fresh flowers. What brighten this place up?
She's very good at making a lot of clothes and just keeping her stuff organized. Yep, more stuff there. Up here is the attic area, which doubles as a laundromat, and her living quarters. So she has everything all nice and set up. Various ironing boards, clothing tables for making new stuff, and her dining area too. She always talks though, I don't like her.
You should listen sometime.
Continuing this main street, this is actually the would be the apartments area, so there's lots of different people living here. This is an island, so there's not a lot of space available, so all these people are kind of cramped up in here, but they're very nice apartments. You would love to live in one in the apocalypse, or the post-apocalypse as it is. We'll go into this one here. They're all kind of custom made for each person, but this is the most generic looking one here. We have paintings and stuff on the cabinets and the dressers. There's a bed. The general decor is the same, so it's kind of like a stone finish. And each place has a restroom, so yeah, everything was set up individually. It took quite a while. Yeah, that's about it for this room. Well, let's get through that. Close the door. The next place is like a writer's room. So this guy, of course, has a desk and some weird looking art. And a bookshelf. Yeah, some other random stuff. Of course, the stove and restroom. On top, there's the holotapes, because people are still using those. Yeah, that's about it. The writer's room. Alright, the next place. That would be a parent's room. They have a lot of interesting decor for grown-ups and a defense weapon there. Not everything is brand new, of course. This is a space for the child, probably a baby it seems. Lots of different toys set up, posters, make it look very nice and lived in. Child enjoying the time in the apartment. Of course, fully stocked kitchen. It's usually next to the restroom because, of course, space is limited. This place is a single person. He's into survival. He probably doesn't think that the island can last forever. So he's well prepared with all these weaponry. He managed to put all these ammunition stocked up. And yeah, his little dream cabinet too. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, fully stocked kitchen, of course. Alright, I'm gonna head upstairs now. I was thinking about third floor, but that wasn't necessary. This person is into medical research, so let's go past the kitchen. And yeah, here's the restroom. And this person, of course, has lots of interesting stuff, like, I guess, posters. Yep, there's a auto dock. It heals you, which is pretty useful. And of course, there's all the medical stuff. Yep, and books and such things. The people on the first floor actually have an accessed balcony, so they can just open up the glass door here, walk out. And this person has a view of the industrial area. Not so nice, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Over here, we have a very beneficial member of the community. She's a gardener, so she has a lot of gardening things. Lots of plants and tools and such things. Continuing into her bedroom, there's one of her experiments going off. You can actually go and harvest all these plants, and there's the crystals, and there's the plants themselves, all kinds of different plants. She has pretty nice art. Natural art, of course. Wind chimes and such things. Very nicely decorated room.
I don't mind putting it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
So finishing up here, we have two more apartments to look into. This one's obviously inspired by animation. So we have the bobbleheads here to look at. And then lots of different artwork. A nice looking bed. This person's thing is being a chef. Almost everyone can contribute to the city in some way, and this guy is very good at cooking. And the preparation of foods, which is very valuable to the city. Very nice stocked up restroom, of course. Alright, as you might guess, Sheffield lives in this particular room. And it's decorated from top to bottom in Nuka-Cola attire. Yeah, there's his dining room table, and here's the dining room itself. Yeah, lots of Nuka-Cola stuff. Even the cabinets were colored that way. Here's a huge Nuka-Cola light, Nuka-Cola trinkets, Nuka-Cola flag. There's way too much Nuka-Cola. And there's the restroom and the washing machines there. And with that, that's the end of the apartments. Yeah, so we're going to go on to my tower, but first I'm going to show you the lighting system I built across the city. Now that it's nighttime. I'm going to turn on this switch, and it all comes right on. I need a timing device set up, but until then I'll have to do it manually every night. Anyway, here's my custom tower I built. at 203 Main Street. You just go up this elevator, or I mean this these stairs, and it's most of the place is open to the public except the very top. So we have a receptionist area right here. The receptionist takes in guests and visitors and processes them. Down here is a restricted area. It's my personal laboratory. Here's where I do experiments on different things. Here's some mentats to help me do my research, and there's the blue lights to help the plants. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, high voltage, don't tamper with that. Yeah, in every floor there's an emergency door. It goes into an emergency area that you can use to get out if necessary. So let's go to the next floor in this tower, up the stairs. This one's a simple room. It's mostly just a computer lab. In this city there's computers that work. They all look pretty modern. But then again, that's Institute for you. They're always loaning me new technology. Let's continue up the glass stairs to the next floor, which is probably one of my favorite parts of the city. This is the garage area and workshop. Up here you have all kinds of different tools for building. You got the tools up here. You got all these different things like paints and chemicals. Power armor area. More tools. Someone's project I forgot to clean up. More tools. And a nice little poster. Workbench. Blowtorches, components, and all kinds of various technology I just set up to help people. Yeah, I like this place. It's a very nice, quiet place to make new things. Alright. That's actually the end of the stairs, so I'm gonna have to go the other direction. That leads to my own little apartment at the very top of the tower. Just past the electrical thing here. Up here, people aren't allowed. Up here, just my apartment. So up here, there's my refrigerator. This is one of my dressers. We got all kinds of stuff, like my first special book, picture of dog meat. Here's some trinkets I got on my coffee table. And there's next to my couch. Bookshelf with all the special bobbleheads on it. Lamp, NCR flag, because I like that place. Over here is my nightstand next to dog meat's bowl. Here's some of the pictures of my favorite people. Assorted change, keys, a lit cigar that's sitting there. Holotapes on the bed. Brush. What else? My last nightstand, I got, of course, a picture of Nora next to her wedding ring. My pistol there, sitting there, and lamp and such things. That's about it. That's my house. Alright, let's get down these stairs. Try not to hurt ourselves. There we go. Should have closed the door. Let's continue down Main Street a bit. I think this will be the 300s. There's a weapon shop over there. I'll show you in a bit. This is actually the what's it called? The recreation hall. Oh, who's that over there? He's sneaking into the reflecting pool. It's not cool. Yeah, I built this reflecting pool to go all the way around the recreation hall. It took quite a while to build. Let's go into the hall itself. Here you have music player, speakers, and a microphone for karaoke. There's a fully stocked bar and a little lounge area to read or play games. There's a television there too. Let's see, yeah, it's all pretty interesting. I need to build some new lighting to make it a little bit more brighter at night, but still pretty cool. It's a pool table. Say none of this is good enough though. Well, past this glass door, there's a fully operational, hot tub here. With bubbles and everything. You can just sit back, relax, and look up into the stars and, just enjoy yourself. How many settlements do you know have a fully operational hot tub? Probably not too many. So over here, this is actually a house, but also doubles as a weapon shop. So let's go through the house really quickly. Here's the living room. And the kitchen. Nice modern looking kitchen with all kinds of stuff. Ironing board. It's kind of like the apartments. Oops, excuse me. All these had to be, set up by hand, of course. Those plates took a little bit of time too. Alright, here's the rest of the living room. Here's her bedroom. Another desk. I'm thinking that she used to be a spy for the islands when it was sort of being built. And she helped the Institute out, so they helped build this house. And now she's retired and selling weapons. That's just what I'm thinking. It's a pretty nice little place. Upstairs is the weapon shop itself. There she is selling the weapons. They're all set up like that. Very nice. Let's leave this house to the back. She has her own backyard. Campfire and a grill and lots of flamingos. Pretty small, but by island standards, it's nice. There's another electrical thing there. This is the 400s block. This is the Institute Embassy. In this timeline, the Institute won, so they have an embassy on the islands. And if you wanted to go speak to a person in charge, you can just go and have an interview, learn about the Institute. Of course, there's no food or windows because Sims don't need that stuff. So continuing, this is the hotel. There's a hotel on the island, so visitors can have a place to rest. And yeah, there's all kinds of neon lights up there, and I like it. This is more towards the north of the island. Here's a lounge area, and everything for your post-apocalyptic needs, like food. These people were eating just recently. Fully stocked kitchen, of course. Over here is the bedroom. Yeah, very nice. Going towards the north of the islands, you have a lot of unused space. This is the workshop area. This is where a lot of the bulk food is produced. kind of like a farming area. And over here, it's kind of like an area of the map that's more towards the low income portion of the population. Field hands live here, some mechanics, even a couple fishermen live here. Yeah, this is a very simple looking house. They have a lot of assorted things they can work on and build on. Kind of like the workshop, but not as elaborate. Yeah, the people just live here in like a group. Like a group community in the north. We're almost done, so we'll take a final look at the last few places. Going into the 500s area, we're going to go into the jail area. There's not a lot of crime on the island. It's a pretty peaceful community. We have a system of electrical lights and the switches used to control the doors. This is where the warden would sit, or whatever he's called. Going into the cells, you can see they're all pretty simple. You just have a bed and a toilet. That's pretty much it. The place is made of concrete. It's not an actual prison, it's just like a holding cell. Like if you break a rule or do something, then you can be held here, but if you make a major crime, then you might just be sent to the prison that's located at the castle. Maybe I'll make a video about that later. Let's see. These houses are mostly unused, but I built one of them so they have a lot of storage space. And over here is the military base past the southern border of the city. It's just empty area, and it came with the mod that flattened out Spectacle Island. Over here I built a bunch of electrical lights, and I made a sort of primitive flag. I think represents Mao City to some degree. It's supposed to be like 5 stars or whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This is the back of the courthouse. It has scaffolding. You can walk up here and just take a look at the whole city. Hope you've enjoyed it. It took a lot of time to build, but I thought it was pretty fun. Thanks for watching.